Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And every month I like to post a palette bingo with the eyeshadow palette that is in my Shop My Stash that month. And lately I've been enjoying bringing in another palette because it gives us more colors to play with. Sometimes it creates more of a challenge if we actually get challenged color-wise. So this month in my Shop My Stash, I do have a ColourPop single shadow palette. I do use just like the general Google number generator when I go through this challenge. So this is the palette I have. It does have 12 eyeshadows in it. These will be numbered 1 through 12 in this palette. And then when I was thinking of like fall colors and what I thought would be really fun to use in this challenge, I grabbed this palette from Makeup Revolution. This is the Sofx Extra Spice palette. And it has these kind of fall tones in it. And these will be numbered 13 through 30. So if you guys want to see me do this palette bingo, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so our first number is number 3, and number 3 is in our ColourPop palette, and this is the shade Koi, which is a matte kind of tan, golden tan shade. I'm just gonna do it on the back here. So that's our first color. Our next shade is number 10, which is also in the ColourPop palette, and that is this single. This shade is called Thank You Next. This one is a duochrome. Oh, I'm doing it. It has like a maroon golden kind of shift to it. Very autumnal so far. Our next shade is number 5. Wow, we're still in this palette. So number 5 is another single. This is the shade Top Notch. This is a kind of burnt reddish brown. So far everything goes together very well. I do like to do 5 colors in these challenges, so let's keep going. Our next is 22, which is going to be in our Makeup Revolution palette. Okay, and it is this shade here called Romance. Ooh, that looks really pretty. And our last color is going to be number 26, which is also in this palette, which is this shade, which is literally called Chocolate Orange. So it's pretty similar to this one. This is definitely going to be a very fall look. Let me kind of think about this. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is take the shade Koi and use that in my crease. And I will be using this Farrah 35 EM mini tapered brush. And we will start packing this up here. This is actually one of my most used shades in my single palette, so happy to use it today in this challenge. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into this palette with Chocolate Orange. I'm going to pack that on the outer corner, and I'm going to use this brush. This is the Vintage Cosmetics number 1 brush. We're definitely gonna have a fall look today. And now I'm going to take a smaller brush. So I'm gonna take this one. This is the Morphe M562. Again with that shade, and just blending it into the crease a little. And then I'm going to take our original brush and just whatever shade, whatever's left on it of Koi, we're just going to blend those two together. Now I'm going to take, I'm going to take this brush. This is literally the Rite Aid brand. This is such an old makeup brush I have, but it's just like a flat top brush, and I'm going to use Top Notch with this brush. I'm going to start working this under the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take this is the e.l.f. blending brush. This is probably one of my oldest brushes. I'm going to take this with Koi and smoke that all together down here. Now I'm going to actually add a little bit of the Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lid. Just a little bit. Boop. Just kind of add it on the inner half because we're going to go in with those shimmers and I really want them to stick. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start with Romance in this palette, and we're going to try to use a brush to start off. So let's try this one. This is the Luxie 245 brush, and let's see what happens if I just put Romance on this brush. It's not the greatest. Let's try it with my finger. That helped. That made a difference. This is a finger shadow, that's fine. Now I'm gonna go back in with our Morphe brush and the shade Chocolate Orange. Just kind of work it all together out here. Okay, and then the last color we have is Thank You Next, and I want to try to add that in the inner corner and then on the lower lash and on the inner corner. So we can try the Luxie brush again with this one. There we go. Probably would work better though. This way. There we go. That shade is so pretty and reflective. So I'm actually going to take this. This is the Moda BMX 498 brush. Down here with that shade. Okay, so I think that's the full look. Let me throw on a little mascara. Oh, it really is so fall-y. So I'm just gonna throw on the NARS Climax mascara. Okay, and there we go. You know what? I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely a little out of my comfort zone. I don't necessarily always wear shades this dark on my lids, so I like it. I'm excited for fall. I'll definitely try to do another fall-y kind of palette bingo combination next month. Let me know if there are any specific palettes you'd like to see in next month's palette bingo. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.